What's up, Valorant fans? Welcome back to the Valorant Report. I'm IHOLDSHIFT, and today we're talking about the big drama on the TL. Two players from North America caught cheating right before they were about to be entered into the PAX Arena Invitational coming up this week, a major event for the top teams in North American Valorant. The two players in question and kind of targeted right now are players called Weak and Fox. Weak was playing with Mix-Up for T1 in the Pittsburgh Night Qualifier tourneys, which is why you might remember his name before all this drama unfolded, and was looking to be a prospect for Echo 8 going into the PAX Arena Invitational up until the results just came through from NSG. Fox was actually playing with Echo 8 much longer before this, as he played with them at the E United Esports Doug charity event this past weekend, and as again was looking forward to playing with them upcoming for the PAX Arena. Fox and Weak both played under a team called Athletic Strong Muscular Ragers this past weekend with the Nerd Street Gamers Invitational on Sunday, in which they finished third, which is where all of this drama started to unfold. Weak was the first one to really kind of get things moving with a TwitLonger post immediately after the Nerd Street Gamers event saying that his mental health was not in a great spot and he was getting burnt out after playing many hours in games like Overwatch and Counter-Strike Go. He had been essentially putting his whole life into playing Valorant, and after getting the news that he was going to be dropped from Echo 8 for the PAX Arena, he just thought that this was the good time to step away, potentially indefinitely, from the game in whole. Fox would also be posting just a regular tweet saying that he just learned that he was dropped from Echo 8, and then would pin a TwitLonger talking about some of his mental health struggles as well, saying that he had lost a friend to suicide, was on antidepressant medications, and really did need a break away from the game to focus on school, himself, and what else was going on around him. Now, I'm not trying to sit there and say that these guys were pretending to have mental health issues. Weak, in fact, went out there to say eventually that Fox's situation is 100% real. I'm not here to speculate on that, but Weak, I think, was 100% trying to finesse by saying he needed to take a break, and that's why he was stepping away after he would learn that he was banned. This would come almost immediately following all of this, as Weak would then go out there to try to put on the guys that him and Fox were the best to play the game when they were playing, and if they were to still be playing, they would get back to the top. Shortly after that, Riot Games would actually let loose on Fox's original TwitLonger, essentially saying that, hey, if you do come back, please don't cheat next time. Which is then where all the accusations started to fly between Fox cheating, and of course with that was Weak also cheating, and Weak continued his finesse game, trying to sit there and say, do I need to reinstall the game to showcase that no, I was not in fact banned, I really was trying to take a break? Well, then everything kind of started to come to light as the accusations were flying, and I think it became just a touch overwhelming to try to hide behind it. Weak would then shed light, saying that Fox messaged him that he did get banned for cheating. Weak would then go check to see if he was, and that indeed was the case. The other thing beyond this is that Echo 8 and Mix-Up, apparently those other teammates did not know that these guys were cheating in the first place. And at least as far as we can assume, the reason for their drop was not necessarily because they were aware of the cheating that was going on, but because there were team chemistry issues in the first place. So the teams that were Echo 8 and Mix-Up are in fact going to be going to the PAX Arena Invitational. Aaron and Brando are on the Echo 8 team, still determining what exactly will be the rest of their roster, but Mix-Up will be the roster they've been playing with over the last couple of weeks, which is Stellar, Aproto, Physique, Hoppin, and Thief. These guys have looked good when I've had a chance to cast over them, and hopefully they'll have a pretty good performance as they go forward to the PAX Arena Invitational itself. The big thing about all of this, and where I kind of leave this whole train of thought, is I'm hoping that this will be a nip in the bud here when it comes down to maybe more players that are out there trying to make strides to hit the highest level of competitive action and are cheating while trying to do it. Players like Fox and Weak were getting some pretty good notoriety as Hiko and other major content creators and competitive players were sitting there and saying that these guys are pretty incredible. Now that we know that they're cheating, I think a lot of questions will start being thrown around when it comes to maybe more players that are out there doing similar things. Hopefully, with all of this coming to light and seeing that Riot is not afraid to post on socials regarding cheating issues, hopefully it'll discourage anyone else who's out there using cheats to try to make their rise to fame, and we'll kind of, again, like I mentioned, nip this in the bud before it gets too out of hand. A dramatic post, not something I typically do here, but I'm trying to bring you guys all of the competitive Valorant information and news that you want. So if you're looking for that style of content, please make sure you subscribe on your way out. Coming up next, we'll be looking at all of the groups that are formulated for the PAX Arena Invitational, as well as daily recaps every single day after the event comes to a conclusion. So make sure you sub, like the video if you like the video, and hopefully we'll catch you guys right here next time. Until then, hope you keep holding it down though. Later, bye-bye.